Let's see if this is any better. Hopefully, because everything is just crashing at the moment. But that's okay. We're going to bring the live session to you. Hopefully, this is just a little bit better. Let us know in the comment section below if everything's all good. We're okay. Everything isn't lagging because we had a stream before, but everything crashed and it was just going slow and you guys couldn't see anything. And so we could see that on our end. So we're just going to double check to make sure everything is straight so we can continue on with our live stream. Let's check with our tech man, Nelly. Yeah, everything's good. I need to double check to make sure that everything on my end is going okay so that we don't have a crash and burn kind of thing again. All right. Let me see. Are we streaming? Are we good? Are we back on the air? Okay. Looking good. I think everything's looking good from my end at the moment. Praise the Lord. Well, at least I hope so. So if anybody's experiencing any dramas on their end, just let me know. But it seems to be going much better now. Praise the Lord. So anyhow, last minute checks. Okay, cool. So anyhow, like I was saying before, I had COVID and it was a bit of an experience that I had. It was different. I know for myself, when I first heard about COVID, I was a bit, I don't know. I didn't know whether it was real. I didn't know if it was fake news or, I was skeptical about it when this was when it first came out. What's it been, 2 years now or whatever it is? And obviously starting to see a lot more cases and people going to hospital and starting to hear a few more testimonies of people that I knew personally who contracted the virus. They had their own experiences with it, and then I contracted the virus. So I have a fun little video to share with you guys about what happened with my experience with COVID, which was heaps fun. We had one of the girls who lived with us who contracted the virus, and she came and coughed all over us. No, I'm just playing with you. But so it was different. Now, if I can put it in a nutshell, when I contracted COVID, I seen some of the other guys in my household because they contracted it first, and then I ended up catching the virus. And at first, I didn't catch it at all because I was around a lot of people who had the virus, and I prayed for a brother who had the virus and needed to go to hospital, and I went there and I prayed for him and just helped him out as much as I could. And I had a cousin who had the virus, and I was with him as well, and not trying to contract the virus or anything, but I didn't catch it at all at that time. So it wasn't, in my eyes at that time, it wasn't as super contagious as, you know what I mean? Like, I had to spend a good 2 weeks in my house with people who had COVID until I finally contracted the virus. So people make it out as if, you come within a square meter of someone, you've got COVID straight away. Come on, relax. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, maybe it's different with everyone. This is just my personal experience, but it wasn't as super contagious as the media made it out to be. That if you were within the same space for 10 seconds, you were just going to contract the virus. I don't think it was that contagious, but it's real nonetheless. What was my experience with COVID? I'll say this much, right? It is like the flu, basically. It's basically like the flu. you get the cold chills. I personally didn't get the cold chills, but I got everything else that was with these, with the symptoms. But the added bonus of having COVID, which is what most people experience, is the loss of taste buds and the loss of smell. So you can't taste anything and you can't smell. And I don't know if everybody gets that experience, but I know everybody in my household who contracted the virus, everybody was not able to taste or smell for a period of time. And I'm still trying to get my taste buds back. It's probably, I don't know, 60%, 70% there. I've got a fun little video for you guys to check out during this session of when I did a test. I tasted a bit of garlic, Vegemite, vinegar, soy sauce, and zilch, nothing. I tasted nothing, you know what I mean? And so what I experienced with COVID was I had the headaches. That was more annoying than anything. It was just relentless. It was just always there. And so I had a lot of headaches and it was just always there. I had a loss of appetite. That was probably a good thing for me because then I didn't eat as much. So I probably wouldn't see that as a negative thing. But I was sore in the body, and for a few, when I hit the peak of my symptoms, or when COVID hit its peak in my body, I just slept. I slept a lot because the headaches were just relentless, and it was the only thing that was giving me helping me out. Also, the shortness of breath. So you get really short of breath. But it was funny because with some people, they get it straight away. With me, I had the headaches part first, and then towards the end part of my isolation, then the shortness of breath started to kick in. So I don't know whether it's different with everybody else, but this is my personal experience with COVID, right? It was the shortness of breath. It was the sore joints. But to be honest with you, again, my experience, I've had the flu, and that damaged me so much more than what COVID did. This could be different across the board, like everybody else could have had COVID worse than they had the flu. But for me, when I had the flu, man, I had the cold chills, and I had headaches and everything. And I felt like that messed me up so much more than what COVID did. Now, not to say that in a way to downplay COVID, but that was just my personal experience. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it was annoying, and there was the headaches, and I was sore and all that kind of stuff. Like, none of it's good. Nobody wants to go through any of it. But personally, I found the flu to be harder to withstand than what COVID was. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else has experienced COVID. I don't know if you had the same thing or if it was worse for you. People were hospitalized. I understand that, but people are hospitalized with the flu as well. So to be honest with you, I feel like it was super over dramatized with how COVID was this and that. Like, I understand that people died from COVID. People also die from the flu. So, I don't know. That's just experience. I don't think it's as crazy, but some people will have other testimonies out there where they say they almost died. They were in ICU and this and that. And you hear testimonies from all different aspects of, the flu or COVID. People hospitalized, ICU, whatever. Older you are, more, you got a more compromised immune system and whatnot. So let me just take you to a video clip that I have of when I experienced COVID. Let me just tell you about what it was like when I was testing this out. Now, mind you, before I play this video clip, right, what I found crazy was I was sitting there because I didn't think I lost my taste buds. I was sitting there and I had the, what do you call it? The Vicks Vapor Rub, whatever that, Vicks, it's the little bottle of Vicks. And that thing's really strong when you smell it. And I opened it up and I gave it a good whiff and nothing. I smelled nothing, not even didn't feel like it singed any hairs in my nose or anything like that. And I felt like I just couldn't smell anything. I kept really sniffing it. And I was like, I think I lost my taste buds. And I think because I've lost my sense of smell, and I started trying to smell strong things and I couldn't smell anything. So this is a bit of a video clip. So I thought I'd tape this for you guys to check it out for yourselves. When I was, this is when I tried some strong flavors.
Wait, what was
Tried some strong flavors, and you're going to see here in the video clip now where I've got the Vegemite, and I got garlic, I got soy sauce, and I got vinegar. So the first one that Nelly's giving me is a spoon of Vegemite, just a bit of it, because I didn't know if it was going to hit me that hard. So that's me tasting Vegemite. Let me put up the volume so you guys can hear it.
I can taste it.
Oh, you can? Because it's really strong, yeah.
I can taste it, but the volume just tastes slightly salty.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. So that was me tasting the Vegemite and nothing. I just couldn't taste it. So when you hear about when you hear people talk about, when they lost their taste buds or they couldn't smell, that part's legit. I'll tell you that much. That part's legit. Okay, so check this out. So I tried out.
Can you open that?
The next thing that I wanted to try out was garlic. And look, if you cook, everybody knows that garlic is a strong flavor, especially if you're gonna try and eat that straight. Nobody just eats garlic straight. Neither do you have Vegemite straight or vinegar or soy sauce or all the strong flavors that you're seeing here right now. So have a look at this. Right, so I took a bit of a teaspoon. I was a bit hesitant to chuck a big teaspoon in there. I didn't want all these flavors in my stomach all at the same time before it messed up my stomach and gave me another issue to deal with. So I tried the garlic and I chucked that on my tongue, and you're gonna see here that
no one eats raw garlic anyway.
It just felt like mush on my tongue. So check this out.
Garlic.
Wow, did you swallow that?
Zilch. Nothing. I felt, I tasted nothing. So that's crazy. So if you do get COVID, check it out for yourself. You know what I mean? Get some strong flavors from your cupboard and try it out for yourselves. I also tried, it's not in this video clip, but I also tried out lemon. Like I sliced the lemon open. I was just licking it. Nothing at all. That acidic taste. This vinegar here. Check this out. I think I actually tried this one twice. And vinegar. Yeah.
Ew.
That was like
Lily gets a bit
barely
trigger happy.
Oh
My gosh.
Which I smell it now?
Yeah, I don't know. So I even smelt it to see. I don't know. Does vinegar have a strong smell naturally?
Oh my gosh.
I remember sniffing it just to see if I could smell it. No,
You're going in for 2 doses.
Tried a bit more. These are strong flavors.
No.
And
is that like liquid water?
It's
you want to reference this for yourself.
Taste
Go and taste it while you got your taste buds, and you're going to see
it's
it to down any of these ingredients. You know what I mean? Like, I certainly wouldn't be trying this without
gonna be a big one.
my
Soy
full
sauce.
taste buds back intact. You know what I mean? So